Welcome to my channel 365 Blend Bytes. Today we will learn a simple, yet powerful project task tracker. If you checkmark any task, it will automatically count the task as completed. The task name will get a strike through to indicate it has been finished. In the summary section, we will track the completed task count, pending task count, progress percentage, total duration, and more using some smart formulas. Before we start, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Now, let's begin. We have this sample project task data set available with multiple columns. Let's start with the status column. Select the status column data range. Go to the Insert tab, and under Controls, choose the checkbox option. Now, while the data is still selected, go to the Home tab. From there, open Conditional Formatting, choose New Rule, and select the option to use a formula to determine which cells to format. In the Formula field, type equals. And take the first cell reference of the range, which is D10. Then type equals. And set the condition as true, because we want this to apply when the checkbox is ticked. Go to the Format tab. Choose Font. Open the color drop-down and select green. Press OK, and then OK again. Keep the data selected. And again go to Conditional Formatting. Choose New Rule. And again select to use a formula. This time, type equals. Point to D10 again. But now set the condition as false. Go to Format. And under Font, open the color drop-down. And pick red. Press OK. And OK again. Now, all checkboxes will appear in red. But once you tick any checkbox, it will turn green with a checkmark, clearly indicating the task is completed. Next, let's move to the task name column. Select this data range. Then go to Conditional Formatting. Add a new rule. And again use a formula. Type equals. Take reference D10 and set the condition as true. Click Format. Go to Effects and enable strike-through. Press OK. And OK again. Now, whenever a checkbox is ticked, the task name will automatically get a strike-through, showing that it has been completed. This gives the same professional look as Microsoft Project, where finished tasks are visually marked out. With that section completed, let's move on to planned duration and actual duration. For planned duration, we'll use a formula that calculates the working days between the start date and the due date. Select cell I10 and type equal Network Days International. Then press Tab to open the parenthesis. Next, select the start date, which is cell F10. Then press the argument separator. Now select the end date, which is cell G10. Again use the argument separator. After this, we need to define the weekend. In this case, we'll use 11 to exclude Sundays only. Close the parenthesis and press Enter. You'll now see the duration calculated excluding Sundays, giving you only the actual working days. Finally, use the fill handle to copy this formula down the column to calculate planned durations for all tasks. From the Autofill option, select Fill without formatting to retain the original cell formatting. Now, let's create the actual duration. Copy the same formula from I10 and paste into J10. But instead of using the due date, we'll point to the actual finish date, which is H10. This way, the calculation will show how long the task actually took, again excluding Sundays. For example, if the plan was to finish on September 12th but the actual finish was September 11th. The duration will be 1 day shorter, showing 9 days instead of 10. This gives a clear picture of whether the task was completed earlier or later than planned. Now that planned and actual durations are done, let's move on to the summary section. First, we'll count the completed tasks. Select cell E3 and type equals, COUNTIF. Press the Tab key to open the parenthesis. Now select the status column from D10 downwards. Then use the argument separator. And type true. Close the parenthesis and press enter. This formula will count all checkboxes that are ticked. If none are checked, the result will be 0. Next, we'll calculate the pending tasks. Copy the formula from cell E3 and paste in cell E4. Change the value from true to false. This formula will count all the tasks that are not yet completed. As tasks are finished, the number of pending tasks will reduce automatically. Now let's calculate the progress percentage. Select cell E5 and type equals. Then type COUNTIF. Press the Tab key to open the parenthesis. Select the status column from D10 downwards. Then use the argument separator. And type true. Close the parenthesis. Now type the divide sign. Then type count A. Press the Tab key to open the parenthesis. Again select the status column from D10 downwards. Close the parenthesis and press enter. This will divide completed tasks by total tasks. The percentage will update automatically as you check more tasks. Now let's calculate the early completed tasks. Select cell E6 and type equals. Then type COUNTIF. Press the Tab key to open the parenthesis. Select the remarks column from K10 downwards. Then use the argument separator. Type double quotes. Then asterisk sign. Type the word early. Then asterisk sign again. Close the double quotes. Close the parenthesis and press enter. This will count any remarks that include the word early. Finally, let's calculate the delayed tasks. Copy the formula from cell E6 and paste it in cell E7. Change the word early to delay. Press enter. This will count any remarks that include the word delay. With this, our project task tracker is now complete. It's simple, yet very powerful. This gives you a clear and professional overview, all without using any complex project management tools. I hope you found this tutorial useful. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more easy and practical tutorials. See you in the next video.